Do you remember the first time you saw Luka play?
Yeah, I watched a video of him playing against the Thunder and Russell Westbrook when he was 17.
Okay, and then what happens right after that?
The kid, it was obvious the kid could play. And so then it was a question of, okay, will we be able to draft him? Where will our draft slot be? And we had the third worst record and ended up with the fifth pick. The Mavs have never moved up from our slot ever in the history of the franchise. And then from there, it was how are we going to figure this out? Because we really want the kid.
Okay, but how do you send out mixed signals or mixed messages not to chip your hand that you're in love with Luca?
You don't. I mean, it's inevitable. It's really about what do the teams ahead of us in the draft want to do. So it was number one, DeAndre Ayton. Number two, we didn't know what the Sacramento Kings were going to do. And we thought that it was number three, the Hawks, and then number four, the Grizzlies. And so we felt like if the Hawks didn't pick him, the Grizzlies would, and there was no way he was making it down to five. So we had to trade up somehow, some way. And literally, it ended up with me on the phone with the owner of the Hawks like 15 minutes before our pick was getting done. We had to make, or they had to make their pick at three, working out a trade together.
It's just amazing that when I watched him when he was playing in Europe, he always seemed like he was just fast enough, just quick enough, just able to get his shot off. And I thought if he's just able to do that playing against those players, I had doubts that he could be a guy who dominates like he has been. What is it about? He moves at his own pace. It's like
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard. They have a different speed, and it's different than everybody else's.
Yeah, and Kawhi's a good analogy because Kawhi's got size, obviously, and he's strong. And, Kawhi's got the hands and the length and everything, but they're able to see the game at their own speed and use their physicality to get where they want to go on the court. And the other thing that Luka adds to that is his ball handling. When somebody's got the handles that Luka has and the size, not only can you see things and make passes and, play the five-level chess that he plays on the court, but you can get to places on the court at your own speed because of the handles and the physicality. People don't realize how big he is until you stand next to him. If you put him up against the biggest NFL linebackers, Luka's going to be bigger.